Los Angeles is looking like a freaking war zone right now. What you are seeing
is futility. Trust me, Dylan. It's futility.
Is wild footage of protesters clashing with federal immigration agents and law enforcement. Rioters are pelting military vehicles with rocks, as seen from footage inside this vehicle. And there are even videos of guys throwing rocks at regular cars as well, but those are believed to be used by federal agents. The streets are burning after protesters have put up barricades and set fire to cars and trash.
Well, of course, because apparently when LA Democrats get pissed at Trump, they burn down their city, they also loot their own stores and block their own highways so they can obstruct other Democrats from getting to work.
And authorities have responded with force. Some have opened fire on crowds with rubber bullets, and Donald Trump has now officially ordered 2,000 members of the National Guard to be deployed in LA. So how the hell did things get so out of control? Well, protests broke out on Friday following widespread arrests of undocumented migrants in certain areas of Los Angeles. Now, one of the major inflammatory points is that according to the American Civil Liberties Union, many of these arrests are allegedly being carried out without judicial warrants. The government, however, strongly deny this. The protests were initially described as peaceful, but as time passed, visuals of the violence that has emerged shows how quickly things have deteriorated. California's governor, Gavin Newsom, is not happy about Trump's deployment of the National Guard.
Guess what? Get over it.
Trump, however, said that the governor and the mayor simply cannot do their job, so he has had to step in order for law enforcement to be protected. And if the unrest continues to escalate, Pete Hegseth said that we could even see the Marines mobilized, who are currently on high alert.
Actually, Trump said that too.
What's the bar for sending Marines to
the bar is what I think it is. I mean, if we see danger to our country and to our citizens, we'll be very, very strong in terms of law and order. It's about law and order.
Sending active Marines on the table, sir. Secretary Hegseth.
We're going to see what we need. We'll send whatever we need to make sure that it's law and order.
But Mr. President, I really gotta ask, are you gonna send the US Marines or the Ultramarines? Because if you send the Ultramarines, LA is gonna be like...
Seconds later.
For the Emperor! For the Emperor!
'Okay, jokes aside, real talk. If Gavin and Karen think this is gonna be a repeat of the 2020 Summer of Love, they're obviously not paying attention, so let me clarify. This is Trump's second term, so he doesn't have to worry about re-election. These riots in Democrat cities only give Trump a pretext to send in the military and F up his political opponents by force. Because if you think about it, Democrat cities don't vote Republican anyway, so Trump doesn't care about their votes. On the other hand, a lot of Republican voters would be very happy to see the libs, quote unquote, get owned in their own cities.
Bruh.
And also, here's something that a lot of people fail to consider, especially the undocumented migrants and green card holders who are participating in the riots. My guys, if you try to fight ICE, most likely you're gonna get arrested. Then ICE will find out that you're undocumented, then you'll get deported. Or they're gonna have your green card revoked, and then you'll get deported. Because guess what? A green card can be revoked if you commit a felony, especially a violent one. So if you really think about it, all of this rioting will actually increase the deportations.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
So listen, I know you hate Trump, and that's fine, but sometimes it really pays to think before you act.
And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.